cooking with Tasha. I already, perfect. I already started dinner early today. I made some crock pot shredded chicken. Let me give that a good mix. This is just chicken breast. Okay, I wanted it nice and creamy, and it's nice and creamy. This is chicken breast that I cooked. I seasoned it up with pepper, garlic powder, onion powder, paprika, salt, and slap your mama. I was very light on the seasoning, and especially the slap your mama with the salt content, because I knew that the cream of mushroom cans I put in here was going to add a lot of salt to it. So I used cream of mushroom with roasted garlic at the bottom. Then I laid the chicken down over top of that. And on top, I used cream of mushroom, just regular cream of mushroom chicken. And I cooked this on low for 4 hours. So it's pretty good to go. This is just going to go over some rice. It could be a little thinner. It's a lot less thin than what it was, but it could still be a little thinner. You can see some of the flavorings I put in here, so that's good. I don't know if it's gonna focus for you, but that's what that is. So we're just gonna let that finish doing what it does. It's actually delicious if you ask me, but we're gonna let this finish doing what it does while we get started on the sides, which is just white rice that this chicken's gonna go over. And then over here I'm gonna make some asparagus. But before I make the asparagus, I gotta prep the asparagus. So, oh, and some garlic knots. They look beautiful in that sunlight, don't they? Almost heavenly, so divine. Now my phone doesn't have a lot of battery right now. I forgot to grab my charger, but we should be okay. We should last. The amount of time we need to last. Now I'm gonna break the ends off my asparagus, cut the ends off my asparagus, and then rinse them and throw them in the pan. I'm gonna start the pan off with maybe out of 3 and call it a day. So let's get this knife out. As you know, with asparagus, you gotta take the little woody, grainy ends off. You can snap them off, or you can just cut them off. I'm gonna see if I can't just cut them off. This is a thick layer, but we're gonna look at that. Super easy. Yay! I did it. Anyways, I'm just cutting off the ends. You don't have to take off a huge amount of the ends, you know. Hi Maria. Hi Bum. How are you guys doing tonight? So that was the first batch of asparagus. Now I'm gonna do the second batch. Again, we're gonna take off this rubber band. What did I do with the other rubber band? We could save those. And we're gonna try and cut it through. This is such a good knife. I love this knife. And then I'm gonna rinse the asparagus off. And bring them back around here. So let's rinse these puppies off. All you wanna do is gas me. Hi, Hurricane. Okay, so we've got a gang of asparagus. Look at that. All right, and we're cooking rice. The water is boiling. You know what to do. Put the lid on it, turn it down, and I'm gonna set a timer. Oops, 20 minutes. Now let's get back to business right over here. I'm gonna take down the seasonings I want to use. Now I did see that I had Parmesan all the way back here. We're gonna use that. At the end, we're gonna put this on. We're gonna use some of this. I don't want them to be like super salty or anything. The sauce I'm gonna make for them is gonna be like pretty simple. Pretty simple. I don't see why Italian seasoning would hurt, right? So just a little bit of that. Some pepper. I'm looking for this vegetable seasoning I had. That's actually this is my sister-in-law's. I would use this, but I don't know what it tastes like. And there's only a little bit. But this is probably a good vegetable seasoning. Mine's is like that. It's just not salt-free. Now I'm going to have to make my own blend. So I'm getting down the things I might use, which is garlic powder. Oh, some of this. That's slap your mama, baby. If I can't find what I'm looking for. Let's see. Of course, the onion powder. Okay, we're getting down to the nitty gritty. Oh, you know what? That might be good. What do you guys think of this? Still not what I was looking for, but it might could do. Oh, and of course paprika. You know I can't go nowhere without the paprika. So I cannot find what I was looking for. So sad, so sad. It was just this little packet I had got from Walmart. We're going to the second shelf of seasoning now, just to be sure. I felt crazy looking up here last night for, you know what? We're gonna add this. We're gonna add this. I see some corn up here, some vegetable up there. We're gonna do that. The thing about being in the kitchen is that you can have fun with things and experiment with. Is this it? No. All right. Well, let's get started on the sauce. I'm gonna use some butter. This is the Kerrygold butter. I'm hoping that it has my garlic and herb in here, because when I bought it, what the hell, this isn't even the right butter. It's just good butter. Okay, anyways, we gonna make it work. We gonna make it do what it do. Where is the garlic paste? I might have to open that up. So let me put, I'm gonna melt the butter with some garlic paste. But first, we're gonna add a little bit of oil, just a little bit, because we're adding in this butter. And I'm done with that knife, and I'm going to melt this butter down. to raise the temp a little bit. I might need a little more butter, but I doubt it. I'm gonna start to seasoning the butter. This is paprika. A little bit of this. Yeah, I'm gonna put a little bit more butter in here because it's going to be very... Now, this ain't no Kerrygold butter. This is regular butter that I'm throwing in that pan. Oh, just some pepper, not too much pepper. Some onion powder. Some garlic powder. Nothing salty yet. I don't, where's my metal? I was looking for the metal. Not the metal, this one. I guess I wasn't looking hard enough, huh? There we go. Did I add some garlic in here? Some garlic. Some garlic and herb. Oh, okay. A little bit. This is the only thing with salt in it so far, is the Slap Your Mama. I can turn this fire down. And then this. And some of this that I'm just gonna move this stuff around with. That's just a little garlic paste. And tub it more oil, just a little bit, because I do have a gang of asparagus. I want to make sure everything's coated, everything's covered. I just choose under we still got more asparagus coming, so let's not be shy. Put it over here. You see how it's coating the asparagus? We're gonna break this down a little bit more with some water. Oh, one asparagus. Hot water at that.
Smelling good.
And then we're going to cover that up. Right there. And let it steam. And in the meantime, in between time, I've got the rolls. They're gonna go in the oven, which has been preheated to 425. if you're just joining me, we are making, you know what? Let me see. I hardly ever show you guys my pocket bully. He didn't hear me chopping no vegetables today, so he doesn't want to come to the window. He's like, booyah, you don't got nothing for me. Anyways, his little big-headed behind. Where's he at? He's being ornery. He must know I want to show him. If he comes back to the window, I'll show you. So we're going to let that steam. This is what I was meaning to show you. We've got some shredded chicken in the crock pot, some rice cooking, the asparagus, and then we've got biscuits in the oven. We're just letting the asparagus steam and cook, and then I am going to melt a little bit more butter over them when they're done. Some garlic butter and some of this. But they should be super tasty, super seasoned. We put all the usual suspects on them, so the flavor is going to be there. I'm just trying to kind of straighten up the space. Today's dinner is super duper easy. Six minutes, and we've got 8 on the timer. So we're just gonna let that sit, and then I'm gonna get the butter prepared. Oh no, I dropped the butter, so that's okay. I'll melt that. Where is the nice? I'm gonna say I'm about to do 2 tablespoons. I'm gonna melt it and put the garlic powder, the garlic paste in there with some minced garlic and some paprika. It's only gonna take like 30 seconds to melt the butter. Check on these, let's move them around. Like I said, they look and smell delicious. Gonna give them a few more minutes. This butter is going to finish melting when I stir in the other stuff, so don't worry about it. Yeah. We're just going to pour that over. With some minced garlic, and we'll be good to go. A little minced garlic. Yes, Tana, I did snap the stems off. I didn't snap them off. I cut them off with my super sharp knife. This knife here. And quickly got to business. I'm just gonna add this into the sauce that's already in here. Cause why not? Who's gonna stop me, baby? At the end, I'm gonna add it in. Our rice has got about 4 minutes. Our rolls, making it do what it do. Can y'all see that beautiful asparagus? All right. Where'd that fork go? I would say these are right where they need to be. Fork tender. And like I said, I'm just gonna add this here to the sauce. Just stir it around, stir it around. There we go. Did you see how the sauce changed color? Because we added the little garlic butter concoction, which probably wasn't all that necessary. But we did it, we did it, we did it, hooray! So these are just lightly sauced. Let's see if I can't bring you in closer so you can see the sauce. And on your personal plate, you could just put some Parmesan cheese and call it a day.
I'm gonna run the Swiss house real quick and grab my chronometer.
Okay, because I told you I am on this schedule.
Oh shit. Okay.
So if you're going real quick, go real quick. But I'm doing things right after this in the next few minutes. All right. All right, so these are done. I'm gonna come. Oh yeah, it says we have 2 minutes left on the rice, but let's see. Let me fluff it up. Let's see. Oh, I think we're good on the rice too. Yeah, I think this is fantastic. Fluff it up. This might be the best rice I've ever made. But what we're gonna do is let it sit for a few minutes. And let any steam that's in there do its job. As for the bread, okay, the bread's done. So let's get that out. Hopefully I didn't burn nothing, but I don't think I did. I shouldn't have. It was nice and brown. I'm gonna turn this oven off. See, nice and brown, nice and brown. Not too much, not too much. Perfect. See? I don't want these to turn to much, so we just gonna... Where's the fork? Right here. are we gonna do?
Yeah.
Just sprinkle.
What the fuck? Dang.
Alright, so everything's done. We just have to plate it.
I
Anyways,
didn't know
thank
them
you
motherfuckers
for
shit
watching.
move.
We've got our bread, our asparagus, and a delicious sauce. Rice, boom, perfect rice, and some shredded chicken. So, thank you for watching. If you are new to the channel, new to my lives, don't forget to hit subscribe and join me tomorrow. I go live cooking dinner every day, every other week. So, see you next time.